Where you look at esports today, you can hardly ignore the monumental final we're about to witness. T1 versus KT Rolster in one of the grandest matches in League of Legends history. Set in Chengdu, China, on November 9, 2025. At the Dong'an Lake Sports Park multifunctional gymnasium, this match isn't just another final, it's a clash of legacies, of underdog hopes, of domination waiting to be confirmed. Let's start by setting the stage. T1, the perennial powerhouse, the team with history. The team that has already hoisted multiple world trophies and is looking for its sixth. Yet despite their prestige, their path to this moment has been far from smooth. Namile. KT Rolster, the challengers once underrated. Now surprising everyone with their unexpected rise through this tournament. They're here for the first time in a World's final. The story of this matchup is rooted deeply in Korean esports known as the Telecom War. When these two organizations clashed in earlier eras, they carried not just players, but corporate pride. T1 originally under SK Telecom, and KT under the KT Corporation. That rivalry resonates even today. And for T1, the journey. They entered Worlds 2025, not entirely comfortable, had wobbling moments, but in the knockout stage, they showed exactly why they remain the favorites. Sit in their semi-final. They swept top esports 3-0, proving their mechanics still hit hard when it mattered. E-Gamer's world on the other side. KT Rolster's story is one of perseverance and redemption. They navigated past Gen G in the semi-final. Gen G had been the dominant force of the season and KT shocked many by achieving that result, earning their berth in the final. So, now here we are. Two Korean squads, both from the LCK. The final match will decide not only world champion, but legacy. T1 seeks to further cement their dynasty. KT seeks to upturn it entirely. Let's dive into what to look out for in this final. First, draft strategy. The 2025 Worlds introduces the Fearless Draft. Format a rule change that prevents teams from repicking champions used in previous games. That elevates deeper strategic preparation and champions pools, and both teams must be ready. T1's side, they have veteran leadership, incredible experience, and players who know how to win at the highest level. For example, legendary mid-lane Ali Faco Sang Hyok remains central to their plans, and the team's resilience in crunch moments is well documented. KT's side, they bring hunger. They bring innovation. They bring the element of surprise. The fact that they've made it this far means they are dangerous. Next, matchups. Top lane, jungle, mid-bot, supports every lane will matter. T1 may lean on structure, discipline, and disciplined macro play. KT may try to disrupt, create chaos, catch T1 off guard with picks and early aggression. Then there's the context. Pressure, nerves, expectation. T1 are expected to win. That can be a burden. KT have less to lose. They can swing bigger. Tension will be high. Now, let's walk step by step through how the final might play out. Game 1. Pick ban phase is tense. KT wins coin toss and chooses blue side for Game 1. KT will try to set the tempo early, maybe steal a key objective, attempt early game dominance. T1 will aim to steady the ship, avoid experiments, stick to their strengths. If KT succeed, they build momentum. If T1 survive the early storm, their experience should shine. Game 2 and beyond. Key macro decisions, Baron fights, Drake's lane priority, rotations. With the Fearless Draft, champions that were strong in earlier games won't be available again. So adaptability is key. Mid-series, momentum swings become critical. T1 will call upon their playoff mindset, discipline, objective control, picking their moments. KT will try to force mistakes, punish mispositioning, transition early advantages into leads. Let's talk storylines. For T1, winning this would give them 3 straight World's titles 2023, 2024, 2025, and an unprecedented 6th world title. It would place them arguably among the greatest teams in all of Esports. For KT, winning would mark their first world title, break T1's dominance, and birth a new legend. Fans, analysts, sponsors, they're all watching. The event venue, the spectators in Chengdu, and the global streaming audience all add to the pressure. Viewing figures are expected to be massive. As we approach match time, predictions lean T1 as favorite. But this is esports, and anything can happen. Bookmakers estimate T1's chance at around 60 to 62%. KT around 38 to 40%. That means the underdog story is alive. KT has the momentum, T1 has the pedigree. So what does it mean for you as a viewer, a fan of esports? It means you're about to witness history. 2. Every pick, every fight, every call will matter. The final isn't just about who executes better. It's about who manages fear, who handles pressure, who writes their legacy under the brightest lights. Let us finish by asking the big questions. Will T1 reaffirm their dominance and add to their legacy? Or will KT Rolster shock the world and establish a new throne? Will the Telecom War end with expected conclusion or an unexpected upset? The answer will come on November 9th. When the Nexus falls and the final fight is done, one team will emerge as world champion. One team will carve their name into esports history. Get ready for one of the greatest finals in League of Legends history. You won't want to miss it.